Hey guys, it's Paul, combat veteran, MMA fighter, YouTuber, and today we are going to be checking out the UFC's 5 incredible Pride FC performances. Let's get into it. My God. Okay, we are starting off hot. The guy with the mustache is Don Frye, an absolute legend in the sport. He's facing, I want to say his name is Takayama, who was kind of a Japanese journeyman. And, you know, Pride FC, dude, was all spectacle. You know, it was kind of like run by the Yakuza. And, you know, the Japanese audiences just really loved the showmanship of Pride. Right, Japan has a really robust professional wrestling tradition, and you see its influence in some of these performances, and this is one of the best.
But he's getting hurt. He's got to survive. He's got to survive here. Sure enough, Gomi needs to watch out for that distance, and Diaz being very nice and controlled, peppering.
Oh, yeah, Takanori Gomi in the heyday. A lot of people know him by his UFC stint where he really just looked like slow and you know, he was at the tail end of his career by the time he made it to the UFC. But man, as a young fighter, he was a killer, just a killer. And you can see Diaz as being classic Diaz, keeping him to the outside, but this just looks like a gunfight.
Very accurate shots, trying to avoid the bombs. Oh, just about 10 seconds to go. What is this Gomi's doing here? He's exhausted.
Oh my God, that was crazy. Bouncing off the ropes to throw this haymaker. I mean, he was never going to get close enough to land, but yeah, I'm sure the Japanese fans are just going nuts for this.
Referee Noguchi looking in. Gomi's exhausted. It's going to be very interesting to see if he's got enough shape to recover in the time between rounds. You know, he can't see it coming. Nice double. That's what Gomi wanted. Oh, Scott, great to give a block and see how.
Oh my gosh, shooting in and then Diaz locking in that omoplata. This is like classic Diaz. This is what made Pride awesome, right? You rarely see guys really going to work on the ground. Though shout out to Charles Oliveira this weekend for doing exactly that. And Beneil Dariush also showed some beautiful leg lock work. Oh, it's a go-go plata. See, he's choking him right across the neck with his shins, right? That shin bone is just digging into his trach. I mean, this is the tragedy of the Diaz brothers, is the fact that they're such good fighters and they like smoking some, you know, extracurricular stuff that the YouTube algorithm doesn't probably like me to say. But you know what? It's something that is now legal in like more than half of states, right? It was never performance enhancing. No one ever accused, you know, the green of being a performance enhancing drug, but it like killed their careers. They got suspended a bunch, they got fined a bunch, they failed a bunch of drug tests. It's ridiculous. Dude, Pride era Silva was so scary. I mean, just look at how big he is. And like Dan Henderson is a giant of a man. Yeah, this is a guy who won the strap at 205 and 185, was an Olympic level freestyle wrestler, and is just dwarfed. He looks like a child compared to Vanderlei.
He drew Silva in for that. He knew it all the way what was happening. All right,
Oh my God. Also, I want to just point out a little detail that I find pretty hilarious. Dan Henderson, this fight is in early 2007, and he's being sponsored by American Home Mortgage, right? Just setting America up for the crash. Just like Vanderlei Silva, man. You hit him with that jab, and then you drop him with a straight. And that's exactly what the American mortgage industry did to the rest of the country by 2008. Whoa, Nicolas Cage and Chuck Norris at Pride? This is news to me.
He should push his right arm through, or he should move to the left side.
And there's always the danger from this position that a guy like Jackson will just pick you up and slam
He's
you
going
to
to go
the ground.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I know where this goes.
He's going to go. Jackson still
Got
has
him in
his
triangle
distance.
choke area there.
No, it's dangerous. He's got to get out.
Oh, Dan, I told you, he picked him up and slammed him to the ground. I told you.
Damn, shout out to that ref for being right there, right on top of the action. Whew, man. So in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, what you do to prevent that, and the fighter didn't really think about it, you underhook his legs so that as your opponent tries to pick you up, right, you're like grabbing their knee basically as they try to lift, right? Anyway, forgot that little detail.
With a trademark slam, knocks out Ricardo Arona at 7 minutes.
Oh, that was Ricardo Arona. I thought it was Paulo Filho.
And 32 seconds of round number 1, and he is now the number 1 contender for the Pride Middleweight Championship.
Oh my God, Mirko Cro Cop against somebody who doesn't even show their face. Dude, this is going to be a disaster. Just buckle up. I haven't actually seen this fight, but Cro Cop is famous for his leg kicks. Sorry, head kicks.
To keep his eye on Mirko Cro Cop, he cannot make one mistake.
Oh my God, why did this fight happen? This dude just charged at Mirko and didn't even throw a punch.
Mirko comes with a strong left leg.
Oh my God. Whew, he got out easy. That dude got out easy. Dude, young Cro Cop was such a killer. So good. And it's funny because I don't think that's actually his name. Cro Cop, because he's a Croatian federal police officer. So that's why he adopted the moniker Mirko Cro Cop. Pride loved it. I love that Pride just hammed all that stuff up, you know?
Everyone who's ever stepped in his way at 46 seconds of round number 1, Jacare Jr. has become just another victim.
Now, when we were talking with Takayama, oh, look at this. When we were talking with Takayama, we were teasing him about the...
Yeah, Don Frye Takayama, dude. This is peak Pride. Peak Pride FC.
Stewart hairdo, and he said that he thought about being a rock and roll guitar player when he was a teenager. Well, subtlety will not be an apparent in this fight. We're going to see guys bombs that we expect in Pride Fighting Championship. There's that right hand. They're cooking it up. Not by the right hand. Takayama.
Dude, that's just an insane amount of punishment, right? You could see Don Frye is absolutely huge. Takayama, also just a giant of a man. And these guys are just wailing on each other. No defense to speak of. Oh, yeah, that was so dumb. Takayama went for a throw, not realizing, I believe Don Frye is a black belt in judo. Again, when Don Frye, you got to think, in the early 2000s, you had a hard time finding a jiu-jitsu school. But if you had a judo background and you had at least some proficiency on the ground, right? Judo having a much greater emphasis on throws, but you did have the what's called the Nawaza game, the ground game. And Takayama just went for a sort of like a lateral drop, and of course Don Frye countered it and landed right in mount. So this fight's gonna wrap up here in a second.
Take down Don down and maybe spin, but he didn't get the spin part down. So now Don is mounted on top of Takayama. Takayama starting to become a poster boy for Everlast. Side choke. No. Yeah. He's gonna set it up for this. Second attempt he had. Whoa. You can hear the man.
See, I appreciate these Japanese refs. They actually do intervene and stop fighters from taking damage. This ref knew this thing was over. Oh my God, that's so crazy. I've never seen somebody have both eyes swollen shut. That's probably why that ref was just sitting there, just waiting to stop it at the first sign of trouble, because he probably saw that Takayama wasn't going to be able to see any more of the fight.
Oh my God. It looks like a monster right there. And it was 6 minutes and 10 seconds in round number 1.
Guys, that was something else. I mean, what more can you say? Pride FC understood what the UFC is starting to figure out, has started to figure out that the spectacle, the personalities are what draw fans in. Yeah, great fighters are great fighters, but at the end of the day, there's a lot to be said for the pageantry, the spectacle, the intros, all of it is just awesome and absolutely 100% is worthwhile. That I think the UFC could stand to do more of, right? They are now get their fighters or uniform. They have a very regimented production schedule. Everything is very standardized, and they just put on a lot of events. And I don't think that's the right direction. Pride, you see, had an incredible amount of just like characters. They allowed these fighters to, really express themselves in their intros, but also in their trunks, right? You see they have, some of them have sponsors, but they also have very different kinds of trunks, different looks, and I think that all contributed to making Pride the MMA legend that it was. All right, guys, that is all I had for today. Thank you for joining me. Of course, be sure to check out my Instagram, check out my Patreon, check out my second channel, check out my merch store, and let me know in the comments if there's other stuff you want me to see or take a look at. What are your top 5 Pride fights, right? Anyone you want me to break down? Let me know in the comments. And until next time, I will see you guys later.